up there, but I'm also like 6 feet tall.
How you've got probably a good 9.
I got a good wingspan.
I bet you've got a 9-foot reach there.
Described as a tall, lanky guy.
So does the rules as written say that you have a 7-foot vertical?
No, that's not a standing jump. That's a running.
Okay.
That's a
jump.
running like.
Standing is half that, so he could jump 3 feet straight up.
Do you want to look at the encumbrances, which are also outlandish?
So you've got a 16-foot running go up jump. I mean, ideally, because 9 feet with the hands in the air, raving around like you just don't care.
Yeah, you're not going to be able to jump 15 feet up in the air.
Too bad. Too bad I didn't have an ally close by that I could like pull myself up.
Ulysses dive.
Jump just on his back.
Like the alley-oop kind of thing.
My spiritual weapon's up there. My spiritual weapon.
So what about this? Because a longsword is however many feet long. Could I jump up in the air and swing at it and hit it?
How many feet up can you jump?
I can jump 7 feet up. I'm 6'3".
So you've got a 9-foot height reach.
Oh yeah,
roughly.
Where do you get 9-foot height reach?
Because your arm span's like your height.
half
So
your height,
roughly
yeah.
half of it would be 3 feet of like 6 whatever.
I tell you what, you
6'3".
can make an athletics check to do it, and it will be DC 10,
Okay.
and then your attack will be at disadvantage.
What if I attack recklessly?
Then it'll just be normal because it'll cancel out.
Okay, so I'm gonna do that because it sounds fun. And so first things first is he's gonna eat an attack of opportunity from this guy here.
Okay.
So he can attack me.
Does he have advantage? Have you been doing your reckless thing, or?
I think because the whole thing is going to be entirely reckless, I think he should definitely have it.
Okay.
Because he's just.
I'll
he's
take it.
Not even paying attention
21. He definitely stabs you as you run away.
It is not.
And here I go.
Not
4
physical,
piercing.
Damage.
even if he like triple crit. So he's gonna do that. He's gonna make his athletics check,
Okay.
which he has advantage on because he's.
Well,
He's
it's
awesome.
normal since you're taking disadvantage.
Okay, so you make
No,
it.
that's his attack.
Yeah, and then I will attack the regular attack because that's, just fun. 24 for 10.
Nice. So just because I like the visual, what you actually do is you run and you jump and you like grab the haft of the spiritual weapon and like swing around
Oh yeah.
and attack it.
Teamwork.
Clanking it, baby.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
For
Ulysses
10
high
damage.
fives him as he
In
runs
fact, I'm
past.
gonna give you inspiration since you pulled that off.
That
You
was
feel
pretty good.
inspired by your own awesomeness as you hit the ground and some dragon blood like drips on you, as you have now bloodied it. It is now bloodied. Nice.
Wanna fuck with my friends? Come fuck with me.
We're his friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Early
Oh
February.
man, I am a lucky bastard. Did you see that?
Ooh, that's pretty bad. That's not good for us.
Yeah, that's
It's not good for Uthgrim as it breathes a cloud of poison on you.
Oh. But
DC
but
11 con
Ultimately,
save.
the best choice.
let me just double check to see what I got going on. Here.
Now, do you take half damage from this already?
I think so.
Oh, it's a con save, not a deck save, eh?
Yeah, con.
That's too bad. I got all sorts of reflex save stuff that would have been good.
Doesn't matter.
Nice. All right. So you're
Doesn't
gonna take half.
And half again.
So that's 10 poison damage.
And then half again.
Oh, does that work against poison?
Yeah, it works against everything except for psychic.
Psychic.
Because of
Awesome.
only because I took the bear totem.
Right. So you only take 5.
Yeah.
And then it flies. Let's see.
And he can't get away. Ulysses switched to longbow, and he's got some distance that he has to run.
All right. So he breathes on you, and then he flies away. And it is Thurin's action.
Uriel, do you have a healing potion?
I do not.
All right, Thurin's going to make his bonus action of a dash.
Would
Now,
Master
anybody
not
can
have
roll
a
medicine
heal
to
spell?
stabilize someone.
What was that?
Yeah.
Anyone can roll a medicine roll difficulty 10 to stabilize someone.
Well,
Yeah.
Thurin has 3 healing potions, so he's
Okay.
gonna make her drink one.
Okay.
Nice.
And all is sort of well in the world.
7 health
Nice.
back.
Good job.
Nice.
Look, look.
Look. Nivara feels much better.
Yeah.
All right. What kind of wisdom do these kobolds have? Not very good. That's kind of what I thought. Oh! So the kobold on Mastic bravely attacks him.
Bravely.
Very bravely.
Suicidically.
12?
No.
This kobold runs for his life.
All the way home. Wee.
Smart move. But he's gonna go bring the goblins back now. Because we haven't fought them yet.
That's
mean,
right. They're
yeah.
still goblins, according to the
Does-
rumor.
Can I still see him in the cover? I mean,
He would, at this point, he would have full cover. Yeah, he's deep enough in, you can't see him. All right, Mastig.
All right, let me make a basic melee attack against this dude.
Okay.
16 for 4 damage.
Okay, you injure him grievously, but he is still alive.
Okay.
Now, can you move that axe wherever
I
you
can. As a bonus action, I can move it 20 feet,
Oh,
which I think I might almost wait for the dragon to come back, because now. No, I will. I'm going to move the spiritual weapon 20 feet toward the dragon, the most direct path it could do.
Okay.
I mean,
Nathan,
honestly,
I'm going to say that actually it only has half cover because I forgot that's difficult terrain, so it's not as deep in the woods as I thought.
Actually, I mean, I don't want to metagame, but it would be a bad idea to move it towards the dragon. It'd be a good idea to move it towards the group of us.
Well, you guys
If you
can't
move
really
towards
have
the
a discussion
dragon,
about
then
this
it'll
right
come
now.
to us.
So
But-
let Dwayne decide what he's doing. And
Yep. But I said.
He's already
All
said
right.
it. I know.
you're a go, Ulysses.
Still.
So like I said, you can see that guy barely. He's got half cover.
Cool.
Or 3/4 cover, I mean.
Yeah, Ulysses will he'll pop a shot. Let's see, how far away is he?
Lex, I can't move that token. I can't select
Okay.
that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Here, I'll fix that.
So, single crossbow
Nice.
shot at Goblin Bro deep in the forest there.
There, now you should be able to move it.
And miss. I don't know. That's yay, misses are fun.
Can you move it now, Dwayne?
Yep, got it.
Sweet.
So that first attack misses on the goblin in the
Okay.
forest, I assume.
Yeah, 10 misses.
And then let's take a steadied shot. Do I? Yeah, steadied shot at the dragon and miss happily.
All right.
Why happily?
I don't know. I don't think I've hit
Uriel.
anything these last couple of turns.
Uriel's going to.
Actually, that's true. I'm so used to you just like creaming dudes.
One
But you had
pass.
a few bad rounds.
Okay.
And he's going to
Sharp.
cast.
I used half my ammunition.
I'm gonna do 3 bolts of scorching ray at the
Okay.
dragon.
Should have moved. Oh, well.
Are you, what's the range on that?
120 feet.
Really? Okay. No problem then.
So,
That is a miss. That is a miss.
Oh man.
This dragon's got the love. Oh, that one hits. 6 fire.
Fire just shooting up in the air.
Yeah.
That's cool. Love that visual. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
awesome. I just see like
I'm just fanning it like my good buddy Ulysses. I'm fanning it out my fingers.
He's like choo 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 with his thumb.
awesome.
All right, Nivara, you wake up.
How much of my action is standing up?
It's half your move. So you have 15 feet left plus.
He's gonna stand
Your
up
action.
and walk over here
Okay.
and when the dragon gets close to any of her companions, she's going to cast Tasha's City's Laughter at it.
Okay.
Because getting close to any of them would be within range.
Okay, sounds good. Uthgrim.
Uthgrim needs to keep his rage going. Keep that rage train running. He's going to throw his sword on the ground because, fuck it. And draw a javelin, and he's going to run 5, 10, 15, 20 to there and huck it at this guy. And he's going to huck it as recklessly as he can.
Now, is that within your short range, or are you at disadvantage?
30 feet. Yeah, he got to the 30 feet, right to the short range.
Okay, can you move farther? Because he's also in the air.
In the air. Oh, yeah, he could.
One more move forward.
Yeah, I think one more square would probably be enough.
Yeah, I could move a couple, but he didn't want to get too far from the group.
Triangle, Pythagorean theorem.
Yeah.
Whatever you think, Lex.
Yeah, move one more if you can, and you'll be fine.
I have that one more to move.
Okay.
So that would be
25 feet.
Okay.
15 in the air.
So let me just see what my... Actually, I think my sword attack is the exact same as my javelin. I don't have an advantage one to put in a macro for that, but it's the same damage and attacks and everything anyways. 24, 8. Now it's piercing instead of slashing.
Okay. You hit it. Man, you guys are not going to let this dragon get away with what he's done to you, huh?
No.
Or she.
No.
All right. Krauuldoranthar flies off the map.
Come meet your end, you scaly cunt.
Just
he's rude.
So he flies full speed away. He's just kind of cruising over the treetops, and he gets far enough into the forest that you guys can't see him anymore.
Even Ulysses can't hit him. Not that Ulysses has been doing anything.
Thurin.
Tried to take him down.
By the way,
Thurin is going to run up to... How far is that? Hey, that's within his normal running.
Wood elf boy.
He's going to slice at this guy, or stab at this guy.
Okay. Nice.
That's a crit.
And sneak attack.
And sneak attack.
That's 15 damage.
You destroy him.
And just because he can, he's going to stab his other sword into him as well.
Okay, yeah, the rapier, you stab it like under his rib cage and into his skull. Like you guys see the point of his sword come out of the top of this kobold's head.
Damage, but they both just kind of stab him at the same time.
Nice.
All right, Mastig.
Just because I thought it would be funny for me, actually, if Uthgrim would have stood one space back, the throw would have been 29.2 feet.
Oh.
By the way,
Mastig.
You should be.
No, everybody else is gone. It's like the dragons.
Yeah. You can barely see the one kobold running in the trees, but
Is it basically over? I don't see any reason to chase after a single kobold, and we can't get to the dragon. It can just get away if it wants to.
Yeah.
Just fly away. So, my spiritual weapon is around for a minute, so I guess we just kind of stand there and patch our wounds or whatever.
Okay, Ulysses.
I don't know what else to do.
Yeah, Ulysses will. Can I pull out the longbow?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Let's switch to the longbow. Line up a fine shot. Gauge windage, all of that. Coriolis effect into account, and
that's a hit.
For now.
Yay!
You drop the kobold.
Nice.
And we are now out of combat because the
Ulysses
dragon
will
is fleeing.
Dragon's not coming back.
Not at the moment, no.
Uthgrim's gonna go pick up a sword because that's probably a good thing to do.
Thurin wants to pick up half of his ammo that he shot. With
Sure.
Do we have enough time for Ulysses to do that?
It's just 7 things he has to retrieve.
I know.
It only takes a minute. So
Finish collecting the loot from the rest of the deaths in the area.
yeah.
Yeah,
So I am
I'm gonna check
gonna
on
take
Wheaton
5.
Woods.
And we can
I
do
gotta
loot.
get a beer. I've been wanting to get a beer
Yeah,
for
right?
like the last half
That
an
too.
hour.
Yeah.
All right, so take a break. Smoke them if you got them.
Be back.
Your brewing went well, Kyle?
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah. That's got to be one of the longest combats that we've had for a while.
Yeah.
It was like 9:30, well, 9:30 my time, like an hour ago, and I was like, man, should I go get a beer now? No, I'll just wait till the end of combat.
Was I muted when I responded to you, Steve?
Yeah, you were. I thought you must have
Okay.
your headphones off because I was like, oh, okay, he must just be. Yeah, I had asked you about your beer
yeah.
program.
Yeah, it's going really well. A lot of fun.
Cool.
It's a fun old thing to do with my brother. So.
Oh, nice. Yeah. I've never actually gotten into it. Friends of mine do it, but I find like whatever it is, the stuff they brew is just not very good, so I've kind of stayed out of it.
How we make the finest shit.
All right, for now, I'm gonna turn off my camera because I'm gonna be eating.
Okay.
Cool.
And I don't want to make everyone jealous.
I'm already. But continue.
Is it bacon wrapped somehow? Is that why?
It is not. It's wings.
Oh, nice.
I don't know if that beats my Polish kielbasa with sriracha topping.
Oh, that looks pretty good too, man.
I don't know, man. I'm having a Bloody Mary.
Ah, lucky. Yeah. Nice work.
So,
Nice.
Solid.
Put that together fast.
Solid. Cheers, man.
right on. I am celebrating because this week I paid off my student loans.
Oh, nice.
Awesome, man.
Yeah, 14 years.
Wow.
Oh, man.
The balance
That's
is
something
now
I hope
zero.
to do before I die.
Oh, hey, look, little baby.
Ah, I
Little
didn't know you
baby.
were a father, Kyle.
I am not.
No. That's a cute kid, though. I'm a fairly recent uncle. Both my brother and my sister have each had kids within the past year, and I'm loving it, man. I love like playing with the kids. But then when they start crying or whatever, I can just walk away. It's
That's
the
right.
best.
You know, load them up with like Coca-Cola and Snickers bars, and then
Oh yeah.
about a half an hour before they go home. Yeah, that's fun.
So yeah, did we find any loot?
Nom, 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 nom.
You do not. They strangely don't have any valuables.
I don't know, man.
That's depressing.
Ed's clothing
What
sounds
was the
really
big guy
appealing
wielding?
to Grim.
He was wielding a morning star and a battle axe.
Was it a dwarven battle axe?
No, it's a really crappy, shitty battle axe.
It sounded like he had a very fine piece of clothing on. Some sort of like uncured, still sneaky piece of I don't know. What can I hide?
Yeah,
Does
it's
it matter?
from the new shirt now.
He's gonna have to sew it up again for sure.
I am concerned that a dragon found us.
It seems it with kobolds, like that seems a little bit suspicious, yeah?
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe the eggs have like a LoJack or something.
That's what I'm worried about.
Could be.
Well, I mean, there were rumors that this area was being attacked by a dragon.
Did we ever see if the
No.
dragons
Wouldn't-
were like enchanted
That's a good point.
for like
That's
a
a good point,
find
Mister.
spell or something?
Hmm?
We didn't do any of
What if
that.
the dragons
Maybe,
were like? What if they've got like a location spell on them?
maybe the kobolds aren't alone and there's cultists around.
Oh, so you're saying Ulysses try a detect magic on the dragon eggs?
Yeah, maybe
got-
they've got like a location spell on them.
You got it. I have it memorized as or I don't have. Yeah, I've got it prepared as a ritual. So
Oh.
I can do a detect magic on everything, really. So
Yeah.
it doesn't use a slot or anything. So
The thing that I'm wondering is these guys came from somewhere, some sort of lair. Would it not be prudent to hunt this thing down and end it?
I agree. I think we.
Consideration.
Yeah, I mean, I think. Yeah, I mean, I think that's a good thing to do. I don't know how we would do it. I mean, it could always just fly away. The thing we'd have to do is obviously clip its wings or something like that.
Now, what are we doing with our cart if we do go after it?
Hmm.
Yeah, we
That's
can't.
Leave
right.
it unattended?
Or we leave somebody to guard it, but that seems a little bit.
Anyone who would like to can make a knowledge arcana or knowledge nature roll.
I
Or
do both.
Intelligence.
Yeah.
And what's this for?
Not doing all of those.
To know something about dragons.
Can I do both, or do I have to choose?
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
just
I'm
whichever
checking on
one's
the
better.
wheat. I'm checking on the wheat and the dragon eggs right after the battle.
I mean, is it a dragon that would be found in the desert? If so,
It's
I
a
get
dragon that breathes poison.
I feel like Nivara's going to have this on lock anyway, so
Well, I mean, she is a bard.
it's kind of her thing.
Of
She's a
knowledge.
warbird.
Yeah,
All
she
right, well-
critted the nature check. So
Well, it's either or. It's not both.
I tried to ask that and I wasn't getting an answer, so
I told you it was either or, whichever is better.
I couldn't hear you through everybody else talking at the same
Sassy.
time.
All right, so everybody rolled good enough. So you guys know a few things about dragons. They love collecting treasure, and dragons are very protective and possessive of their hoards. So most dragons will defend them.
So if we found its lair, it's gonna have its hoard, and
right,
we will
it would.
straight up.
Yeah, you could probably
we'll get a
force a
dragon horde.
confrontation because it would either have to fight you or it would have to leave its hoard, and obviously you guys would probably take it.
I mean, the downside risk is that we lose these eggs, but we don't even know what we're gonna freaking do with these eggs.
And also, Naivara, with your role, you know, this was kind of the thing I was going to tell you guys earlier, but you didn't roll well enough, that dragon eggs have very, depending on the type, they have requirements to incubate. So basically these eggs aren't going to hatch because none of them are in the right environment to incubate right now.
What if Mastic sits on them every night?
Yeah. What about that?
Father of dragons.
And I like feather out. I like feather out.
Would I
my
know
bottom beard.
that? Would I know whether or not eventually putting them in that environment, despite them having been out of that environment for a while, would cause them to eventually hatch?
Yes, they basically, as long as they're intact, they last forever.
Oh man,
Tough times.
that's wild. I don't know if we can just go off and chase this dragon at this point.
I mean, I think we got a tracker. Presumably, that's something Ulysses is good at. Maybe I should make that assumption, but
Just to point this out, he's marked so Ulysses knows what direction he flew.
Actually, it doesn't work that way.
Oh,
What?
It doesn't
Does
work
it
that
not?
way. No.
that was a good idea, though.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
perception checks to find it, isn't it?
Well, I mean, you can track the kobolds in the
Yeah.
Etten.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. We would just track their tracks. They seem to arrive together. I'd say we go now.
I say we come back after we get rid of this cart because we
Yeah.
have creatures, ergo horses and an ox and a cart.
And the wheat.
And-
We don't want to throw away several copper pieces worth of wheat. I mean, we're businessmen now. You can't just go running off. There's wheat to be traded for small amounts of money. All about margins. Margins is
I really want to bake a cake now.
I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure Ulysses lost whatever profit we're going to make just when he traded with the bank because we're only going to
Yeah.
make like 13 copper.
Pretty much.
I agree with the cake because we have eggs, we have wheat, we need sugar, and
Milk.
I mean,
milk.
Well, I will tell
That's
you
easy
that
enough.
in the time you guys have been on this trail since you left Berdusk, you have not seen anyone else.
I think we can tuck them into the woods, off to the side. We go off on a little jaunt. We kill a dragon.
Do we have time for a short rest before then?
My vote is against it just because I think time is of the essence, but that's definitely something to be talked about.
My vote is for it because I have 7 out of 22 health.
If we take a short rest, then that means the dragon gets an hour to get away, basically.
I mean,
And
we
to
don't
rest
have any
That's
ability
fair enough.
right now.
That dragon was almost dead. Well, not almost dead, but it was in rough shape.
Thurin will gladly donate our healing potion if Nabari needs it.
Namara would be loath to use a healing potion when technically she has a spell that can do the same thing. However,
You know, I prepared my prayer of healing. Does everybody need a heal? It takes 10 minutes, though. Do we have 10 minutes?
I think 10 minutes is way better than an hour.
Okay,
If
10
that's
minutes it
if
is.
that's the plan, if we're not going to take a short rest, get the prayer of healing, and then we straight up. While you're doing that and getting it ready, we get the ox and we get everything ready to go. Get the healing, bounce.
Okay,
I'm not
that
sure how
sounds
we're
like a
going
plan
to
to me.
tuck horses into the forest. Whatever.
This is just curious as to how are we going to track the thing? I mean, it flies.
We're gonna track the tracks of the its allies. I think that's the idea.
And assume that it goes back to wherever it came from.
Yeah.
Those tracks will still be there in an hour. Unless it starts raining.
Yeah, that's not my concern. My concern is that the dragon's either going to get time to prepare. If it gets a short rest, I'm not sure how the mechanics work on that, but it can probably regain its HP.
Ulysses is looking at that forest and saying, the time it's going to take us to get through that versus a thing that's flying.
But we have an experienced nature lover who can guide us through there easily.
That only works in deserts.
Damn it.
I ignored terrain for movement purposes.
A flavorful choice.
Yes. Nathan picked the one terrain that you will probably never see.
And seeing as I won't ever hit level 6 as a ranger, it's not going to get any better.
You'll hit level
I can
6.
What?
You'll go way...
No, I won't take level 6 of rangers.
Oh, okay.
Because after level 5, you really don't get anything. And so he's just going to kind of do fighter, I think.
Oh, you get lots of stuff. What are you talking about? You don't get anything.
Nothing that's useful.
I'm starting to think. I love the idea of hunting down this dragon, but we kind of have a task already, you know. And people are bringing.
We got to meet him in but he never told us how long we needed to be there.
We're putting the eggs in unnecessary danger.
But I think putting an end to this guy who's raiding.
I mean, Ulysses is totally for hunting the dragon. By the way,
so we just vote. I think everybody's made a case, and we could just put it to a vote.
Sure. Yeah, I'm not like over
democracy.
Okay, I'm the healer, so I get 2 votes.
Sounds fair.
What am I, chopped liver?
I'm level 4 with 3 attacks. I get 2 votes.
Okay. So
I get 1 vote.
Well, let's have everybody who is in favor of stashing what we have and going after the dragon after a 10-minute prayer of healing. Go ahead and I don't know, how do we vote?
Put it.
Okay. Everybody's on camera.
I have my hand up.
Okay, you're real.
Okay.
Thurin, we can't see you either, depending upon what you're doing.
Are we 3 and 3? And then everybody who wants to just.
Oh no, it's 4 for 3. 4 for 2. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Trevor voted for that?
Yeah, I said I.
Okay.
Because Thurin heard horde, and he likes treasure.
Okay. Let's make our preparations, and I'll get ready for the prayer of healing.
Everyone circle around, hold hands.
That's
Technically,
right.
you're like 4-1-1 because Navarro doesn't care either way.
Okay.
She abstained.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Nathan thinks it's a crazy thing to do, but Ulysses is totally for hunting dragons.
6 creatures heal 2d8 plus spellcasting ability modifier.
Thank you.
Do I roll that 6 times, or does
you just roll it
their
once,
own?
and everybody gets that? Yep.
Everyone join hands.
It's a little swingy. All right, we'll see what we get here.
That's what she said.
Everybody heals 12.
Back to
There,
I'm not really close to full, but it's okay.
Well, it's an all or nothing deal. So
Yeah.
Well, everyone should be at full except for Uthgrim.
I am
No.
not. I'm not either. But
I'm only at 19.
I mean, Ulysses is
possible
out of
22.
Ranger mojo. So
19 out of what?
Possible 22.
Okay. So percentage-wise, you're not doing too bad. I'm doing okay. It'll be fine. I got another rage in the can.
yeah, I'm 39 to 44, so I'm all right.
how are we looking on like spells?
Half. Well, slightly less than half.
All my level 2s are gone, and 1 of my level 1s. So I got 3 level 1 slots remaining.
Uriel,
2 level 1s and 1 level 2.
I am out of level 2 slots, but I have 2 level 1 slots.
Ulysses
And he
is
can
around.
cantrip all day long.
Yeah, I have some pretty good cantrips actually. So
what 2 do you got?
I have Ray of Frost, Dancing Lights, Mage Hand, and Firebolt.
Nice.
Yeah, that's awesome. Navarra has a pretty sweet one of her own.
Yeah.
I have Sacred Flame that never works.
But man, if you keep spamming that all day.
Dwayne, do you have guidance?
Yes, I do.
You should be using that more. That's like the
Yeah.
most awesome cantrip ever.
Yeah.
Maybe on our tracking check.
You can cast that on other people too.
Yeah.
So I was looking at what I'm gonna get next level for Bard, and I get so many more inspiration to give out because I regain it on a short rest instead
Yeah,
of
that's
Level
Yeah,
5 is a solid
oh.
level for most classes.
Okay. So we want to try to hide the.
Yeah.
Kind of put it in the woods a little bit.
I mean, the reality is that if somebody's coming looking for this thing, they're going to find it. But who's going to come looking for it, really? I would say put it up a little ways from where all the dead corpses are, just because people might look at the corpses and be like, oh, what happened over here? Let's go investigate.
We could also hide the corpses in the woods, but
It's a lot of corpses. Pretty sure we killed like 48 kobolds.
Yeah,
That's
it
about-
was
16, right?
18. 18 kobolds and an Etten.
That Etten died real pretty.
Yeah, the Etten didn't do much.
To be fair, the only reason the Etten didn't do
Yeah.
much is because like Chrissy
Evar
just
kept
fucking
making it run
creamed
away.
him. Totally creamed him.
Yeah, he got mind raped like 3
Yeah.
times.
I feel bad for him in a way.
I do. I mean, he
would
would have
think
been
a creature
awesome. I
with
never
two
even got to
heads,
attack
like-
with him.
I think a creature with 2 heads would be like.
I think the giant god should have blessed him to be immune to bard magic for like a turn or something. I don't know.
Oh man, Lex, you did have that inspiration. You could have used it.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I'm saving that for Tiamat.
Oh,
No.
for the critical roll,
yeah.
the roll to sunder the earth.
When all 5 of her heads breathe at you at once, that's when I'll use that
Yeah.
inspiration.
Yay.
Look forward to that.
Guys, that's another one of those times that we talked about when we don't hold the line.
Like Ulysses is confused. He spent the whole adventure being told the line. Then today Uthgrim's like, you know what? Fuck the line.
Guys,
Lines
look,
are for bitches.
Sorry.
You gotta know. You gotta be fluid. You just gotta.
That's
you gotta
right.
go with it, man. You just gotta
All
go
that
with it.
alcohol went to
Got
Uthgrim's
flow.
head.
Got flow.
Okay, so now what?
All right, so you guys are hiding the wagon.
Yes,
Yep.
we are eating the bodies.
Does someone want to make a roll for that, like a stealth?
I feel like this would be Thurin's business, and maybe he needs guidance.
wouldn't this be more
Yes.
like deception and stealth?
Yeah, so he can have guidance, and if someone helps him, he can have advantage. If you guys all kind of pitch
Oh.
in
What is this for?
to hide the wagon.
I still feel like this
Well,
would be
I have
more
it,
deception
man.
than stealth. But...
No, deception is like tricking people through conversation and stuff.
Ulysses is not good at deceiving.
What else do I have for guidance?
You
Plus
get a
2.
+2 to what you roll.
All right.
Plus, you have advantage. Okay, so you got a 20. Nice. It's very well hidden.
You managed to hide an ox. Congratulations.
And a wagon.
That's impressive.
and a whole bunch of fucking horses.
Yeah.
Thurin knows his way around stealth.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's good at hiding
Yeah.
himself
Hiding
and
shit
other
in
things.
Sewers and yeah.
And he's a wood elf, which, you know, they're really good at hiding things
Oh,
in
wait.
nature. So.
I do know the forest. Okay.
Yeah.
I forgot I'm a wood elf.
Yeah.
Ah,
Wow, man.
You can hide behind
Gotta
like
know
one leaf.
yourself.
I mean, it's ridiculous.
All right, let's do some tracking stuff.
So you guys
What's
are
that?
leaving the horses with the wagon as well? Is that right?
Yeah.
yes.
All right. So how about a tracking roll, Nathan?
Cool. I feel like Thurin, with his knowledge of the forests, could help Ulysses.
A bit of an assist.
Sure.
this.
Yeah. And you get a
Yes,
+1 from the guidance of Clangadin.
Can I grant them some bardic inspiration?
Sure.
Inspire me, baby.
Throw it all down. This is time.
Artist. If I roll a crit fail, I'll be happy in a very strange way.
I need a macro for guidance.
Okay.
Once we're halfway through
So,
the trip,
what do you want me to roll?
You're rolling a d20 with advantage and a d6, and Dwayne already rolled a d4.
So not a nature roll or anything.
Yeah, your tracking roll.
Okay. So
which is.
And then you add another, whatever your tracking is.
What is it? Is it a wisdom? It's probably a wisdom skill, right?
maybe.
Let me look at the character sheet.
Is tracking perception? Or is
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, perception.
I perceive greatly.
Or no, it's survival, I think.
Oh.
I would have thought survival.
Yeah, I think it's
Well,
survival.
that's the same thing.
Right. You got it
Plus
all.
one die 6.
20 plus 4.
23.
Plus 1 die 6.
Oh, and I also got a die 6, so 28.
29, because you get one from the
29?
inspiration. Or the guidance.
Ooh.
Ballin'.
So, yeah. So you know that there were 18 kobolds in Anetten, and that none of them returned.
Ulysses'
one
eyes
get away,
light up
one
and
ran
lightning
away, did he?
flows out of them as he sees
No.
all.
Yep.
Total.
And
no, that's right.
you also deduce from the tracks that this lair, or wherever these things came from, is not very far away.
Oh,
That's handy.
I have deduced greatly.
Yes.
Perfect.
And so I relay to the party and, strike the earth and head forth.
All right.
I make sure to gather.
Onward to victory.
We've talked a lot about holding the line, and that's a good fucking strategy at times.
Oh.
When they breathe that breath weapon, you gotta scatter. You gotta get apart.
Yeah, we've got to
Be
spread
fair.
out.
Wait, I gotta point one thing out. We didn't actually know the dragon was there when Uthgrim broke the line. The dragon appeared
Well,
and attacked us all on the
Whoa.
same turn.
It's just instincts. Once he hits his
Yeah.
rage, I think it's just instinctual.
She just goes, man. It's just whatever that bad thing inside tells you.
All right. So you guys head into the woods. You want to show me your marching order?
Who's got good perception?
I do.
Everybody?
I have
Most.
very mediocre perception. I'll go behind Thurin if he's okay with leading.
That's
That's Uriel.
He's my guy.
That's Uriel.
My guy.
That's
I'm
awesome.
I'm gonna hang out.
my
I'm
other
gonna hang
guy.
out in the middle with Uthgrim because me and Uthgrim have the crappiest perception. So I feel like the better perception should be on the two ends.
Looks like you're just gonna try to get away for a second.
Yeah, well, I was thinking that I thought maybe Thurin might want to have some meat behind him, but I guess
For a
Mastic
stealth
there.
roll for me, am I still getting a +1 or 2 from Mastig's?
No, it's just for an action. So
You
Oh,
can
okay.
cast it again, though.
yeah, I guessed it yet. So
Well,
there you
I'll
go.
I'll go ahead and roll this
Make hang it and glide your head, or whatever.
stealth.
All right. So that's an 18.
And somehow I'm leading the trail from the back. It's great. I'm ushering everyone along like a
Yeah,
charade.
yeah. I think Nathan needs to be in the front if he's leading you guys, or at least, maybe you and Thurin are in the front. I mean, you can be sneaky too, right, Nathan? You're a
Yeah.
ranger.
Sneakier with that breastplate for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No more disadvantage.
With his camo breastplate.
Let's see if he's sneakier than Thurin.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Can Mastic guide my sneakers?
There you go.
Oh, he's got a bit of a
21.
Oh! He is schooling the wood elf rogue on
Yeah.
sneakiness.
How's
In the
that
forest.
life goal working out for you?
In the woods.
Yeah, how do you feel about being the second best thief alive? Possibly third best if there's a woman that shows up.
Well, I do have a plus. Well, yeah, my stealth should be better, but I rolled pretty low.
What's your plus to stealth? 7? 5?
I think it's
+9 at this point. No.
Holy crap.
9? How? What?
He's awesome.
I take it. Plus, he's got
Oh,
some being a
expert.
thief, I think.
All right. So you guys travel about 45 minutes through the forest, kind of following this trail that Ulysses is tracking. And you come to like a wooded hill, and you see at the base of the hill a cave opening into this hillside. And that is where the trail leads, is into this cave.
Want me to go first? In the cave situation?
Yeah, Ulysses won't be able to see. So it's probably for the best.
My stealth is horrible. Well, I have disadvantage on it.
Ulysses can't see unless he lights something, and
Am I
holding
going
a torch is not very stealthy. Well, I guess he's got his
Third.
glow stick. But
Theron can go in front. I mean,
Dark
he can.
vision.
He's got dark
Third,
vision
set us
and
free, seeing as I need not guide thee.
Ulysses don't like the dark.
Ulysses just can't see in the dark. You can get him some of those goggles at some point. Those light enhancing goggle things.
So I guess Thurin would be leading
Actually, I
or
really
scouting,
like that.
one of the two.
Flex could conjure up a magical night vision goggles. Ulysses would appreciate.
Magical night vision goggles?
Yeah, there are some. I forget what they're called though.
Yeah.
Yeah, they look like the
well,
mask
half
from
this
the guy
party
from
is human.
Yeah, they're like purple.
I'm really surprised that you don't get the dark vision spell. That seemed like it'd be a good ranger spell.
Yeah.
Heat vision. I'd take heat vision. That'd be hella.
That'd be cool.
All right, so you guys are going into the cave.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to light a torch.
Second. Oh,
Okay.
actually, as we're going in this cave, there might be something I can do that I've never done before, but I need to look up how to do it
Okay.
for my ranger thing. But if you have exposition, feel free while I look.
Well, I'm waiting for you guys to nail down the order first, and then I will give you exposition.
Ranger.
How big is the tunnel? Can we go two abreast or single
Yeah,
file?
it's about 10 feet wide.
So you can go two people.
Oh, it costs a.
Are we trying to go
spell
stealth or not? Because I'd like to go up front, but I'm gonna have to carry a torch.
Man, that's gross. I've got primeval awareness, but it costs a spell slot.
Uriel, can you move dancing lights once you cast it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll just be casting it kind of in front.
Since it's a
Get over it.
cantrip, you can cast it.
You know, we could do the old trick, where the people in front hold onto a rope, and then all the pathetic humans can hold onto the rope behind it.
You mean like half the party?
Yeah.
I kind of imagined we'd walk two abreast, where one person with dark vision is on one side, and then a human is on the left side, and they'd just be like holding hands.
Yeah, we could just hold hands. as we
Well,
walk.
also consider if you actually find this dragon, you might want to be able to see it.
Yeah, I think Uthman's gonna light a torch unless somebody tells him not to.
Dragons have dark vision and blind sight, so they don't mind the darkness at all. They like it.
I still think that dancing lights is a good idea, though. I like that.
Yeah. I'll be casting that in front of us.
Okay.
Dancing lights is definitely a better idea than.
All right.
So are we happy with this order? Uthgrim would probably move up closer, but
Ulysses will trade Uthgrim.
okay.
Thurin's gonna have his rapiers at the ready. Out.
Okay.
And if we've got a secondary light source, Ulysses is rapier.
Uthgrim's got his shield in one hand and torch in the other, which he will drop and draw when the time comes.
Okay. Is your torch lit?
It is.
Okay, so you've got a torch and dancing lights, so you guys have plenty of light.
Yeah. And I'll just huck this torch light towards wherever it needs to light something up when the time comes.
All right, so you guys enter into this cave. It's basically dug out of the earth. You see roots coming out of the earthen walls and the ceiling from the trees above. And the cave, as soon as you enter it, it starts sloping down. It's very humid and warm in here, and it kind of snakes around a bit, and you're kind of spiral down, and you finally come into a largest chamber, maybe about 30 feet in diameter. And you see some you know, some treasure here and there, some coins and things like that. And you see waiting for you the young dragon. And you see now that you can see him closer up that he actually is green. It's just such a dark green that from far away he looked black. He's got kind of like a crest on his head going down his back. And he looks at you as you come in. He's kind of seated on this mound of coins.
I will call out. No, you go ahead.
Okay. He says, I see you have found me. And since none of them have returned, I assume you've killed all of my minions.
You're welcome.
Is it speaking in common or draconic?
Oh, my bad. It's speaking in common.
Yeah, and we're fixing to steal fuck you too.
He says, well, I don't know what that means.
You'll find out.
But I am Krauuldoranthar, and you are worthy opponents. As you see, I am...
You are not a worthy opponent. You ran away.
I thank Kraul for the compliment as I close to where he sits.
Okay, here I'll put him on the map. He says, as you can see, I am alone here, all by myself. I've not been around too long. I've accumulated what treasure I could, and he kind of gestures to the things laying around him. And you see, in addition to the coins, you see some gems, what look like might be some magical potions. Some other things.
Is it insight to...
Is he on?
Well, I mean, this chamber is it's not very big. So unless something's invisible, there's really nowhere for something to hide.
Okay, so look out for invisible things, guys.
Okay.
Usually a problem, but okay.
He says, I've been doing okay. I've got some kobolds in that Etten to serve me, but seeing as you've killed all my minions and I presume that you're here to rob me of my treasure and my life, maybe we could make a deal.
I'm sorry, partner.
Keep talking.
Wait, yeah. Let him talk.
Yeah, let's see
Let's
what he
talk.
has to say.
He says, well, as I said, I am Krauuldoranthar. I am new at this dragon thing. I've been doing the best I can. There's really been no one to teach me. I've been on my own since I hatched. I have not found much inspiration or education from such as kobolds and ettins, and you seem worthy opponents and intelligent folk. Perhaps I could be useful to you.
You talk real pretty, Snake.
No.
Ulysses
I want
won't
a
be
dragon
tricked by a
minion.
dragon. Nope. Ulysses
want a
will
dragon
not be tricked by a
minion.
dragon.
Yeah, what?
Ulysses is going to kill it.
Get to the fucking point, Snake.
Ulysses will kill it.
What do you have to offer?
Perhaps we could be allies.
What do you have to offer us?
Be tricked by a dragon.
I have my treasure. That is all I have.
Tricked
And I will
by a
protect
dragon.
you.
Protect us.
If we came here and can be stopped so easily by just its words.
What do you know about the cult of the dragon?
Thank you. Someone said it.
The cult of the dragon. Not much. I've heard things, mainly from the kobolds I've spoken to. They used to create Dracoliches. They used to turn dragons into undead, but now I guess they seek to release Tiamat from a prison. I must admit I don't really understand it, how a god can be imprisoned.
Do they have a headquarters, or where is their main activity?
I don't know. I've avoided them. I did not want them taking my hoard. It is said that they are collecting all treasure they can find to give to the goddess. I've worked very hard to accumulate this treasure. I'm willing to give it to you in exchange for my life, but to just have it stolen from me with nothing in return, it's unthinkable.
So what do you want from us?
That you not kill me. That you teach me of the world. Teach me how you are so powerful. How you can make an Etin afraid and laugh so he falls on the ground and looks like a fool. These are all very interesting things I've never seen before.
Well, I'm sure some of us could teach you how to be a fool.
I think we should let him come with us, guys. I mean, we can teach him to be a good dragon and not kill people uselessly.
Nope.
No, you can't change
It'll
things.
just fly away. It'll just fly
how
away.
would you feel about wearing a saddle?
The night. It's like it's a medium size. You couldn't ride it.
Yeah, he
How
says
is he
I
gonna-
don't think I could
grow?
carry one of you, but when I get bigger, I'd be okay with that.
And how is he gonna fly away in the middle of the night? There's two of us who don't really sleep.
Seems like a
And
great
it can
idea.
move in 120 feet in a thing.
Are you kidding me? You would sleep with this thing? Or anybody would sleep with this thing around? That's nuts.
Nope.
I feel like
Ulysses
it's
won't let it
important
live.
for eggs. He knows.
Nope. Ulysses will not let a dragon
Can I
live.
roll in? Hold on. Can I roll an insight check to see how honest it's being?
Sure.
I'll
Like
give her
sense
guidance.
motive.
And if you were faced with death, you would tell someone whatever they wanted to hear.
That's right.
Nope. Ulysses
I'm
doesn't
like-
care.
Is there something I can roll to kind of get like kind of a sense of his alignment? Like if he has evil tendencies, if he's
Yeah, that would be
Yeah.
insight.
okay. I'm gonna roll
14.
incest for that in particular. And I do not pass it.
Dragon won't leave this cave as long as Ulysses is alive. That's
Okay.
pretty much just a solid.
Is he saying that?
So Uriel, you really can't get you can't get a beat on its alignment. Nivara, what were you trying to figure out?
Trying to figure out how honest it's being.
Okay, and you have a 14 with the guidance, right?
Yeah.
It seems sincere. You think that it very much does not want to be killed, and that it's willing to make a deal to avoid that. You can tell that it's not very happy about giving you its treasure, but
Look, why do we need to kill everything we come across?
I don't think we need to kill it. I think we can let it stay with us. I'm an elf. It will be with me for a very long time as a companion, and I will watch over him and teach him
If
the
you would
ways of being
approach-
good.
Any situation, and the enemy just stopped and said, "Hey, let's just stop fighting. You know, it's great. We're sorry we tried to kill you. We're sorry we knocked you flat on your ass. And if you wouldn't have run me away, I would have killed you." And we just show up and say, you know, I won't see it live.
To mercenaries all the time. You know, sometimes that's how things go. What about Herg? Think of Herg.
He's a man.
Herb was different.
He's a
Yeah,
man,
think
not a
about it.
beast.
You think that?
I'm sure this thing is smarter than Herg, okay?
Well,
what makes
let's
Herg
let's
what
not
makes Herg better than this?
And what
Because
made
This
Herg
it?
was
creature
only-
is very
Just say-
young.
This
And
is
what made it try to kill
clearly
you?
some latent racism.
And what,
Okay.
Because
what made it try to kill you? And all of its intelligence, little lady.
Ignorance. It has not learned the way of the world. I will
Fear
gladly teach
Is
it.
letting it saying.
I don't know.
so if we leave
Herg,
this dragon,
Herg would have gladly tried to kill us if we had
That's-
given him the chance.
Mastig is going to turn to Nivara and say, "Listen, when we get to the next city, I'm going to buy you a cat, and that's going to have to do." And then he draws his great axe and he
I
attacks the
don't-
dragon.
Ulysses
Want
fires.
a cat.
yeah, I fired.
all right,
I fired.
everybody roll initiative.
Yep.
Wait, don't roll yet. Let me clear this.
Click your tokens.
Click your
your
tokens.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
Damn.
Now you see what's about to go down. Who wants the fight?
Oh shit.
Damn.
And the dragon.
Oh, and we're all in a nice, tight little formation.
Oh yeah. You guys done fucked up.
All right, let's.
There's no need for this.
I'm gonna make a perception check for the dragon to see if
Never
he
always
sees.
just
what you guys are up to.
I'm gonna roll D guidance on his check.
D guidance. Oh, that'd be awesome.
Anti-guidance.
Well, if Nivera wanted to cutting words in.
I mean,
No,
if
Nivera
Nivera feels
just-
like
I
if
know.
she wants,
I'm thinking about
She
tackling you
doesn't-
guys right now.
if Nivera wants to switch to the dragon side, you know, she can take some shots at Ulysses.
I think this is
No,
like
Nivara
It's
doesn't.
not-
Nivara is not going to participate in needlessly slaughtering something that doesn't need to be slaughtered.
Literally,
However,
the-
she-
almost killed you.
All right,
Yeah.
so
He did almost like kill a bunch of people.
so
before.
Krauuldoranthar steps up to here,
and he's
and he
willing
kind
to
of
learn.
rears up, and he says, "I will keep my word, but if you attack me, I will defend myself. You can take my horde, you can have me as an ally and a friend, or we can fight. It is your choice." And he readies himself, and it's Uthgrim's action.
Uthgrim calls up to the others. You bloodthirsty fucks. Hold off. Hold off. And he's going to ready an action, which I'll whisper to Lex.
Okay.
Sweet. Uthrams might attack one of his fellows. This will be cool. I'm glad that the lies of a dragon so easily swayed the party.
As far as we know, he's not lying.
He's lying. He's an evil
Oh my
dragon.
God.
Yeah, and
That's all
I
they do is
will
lie.
I will point out to anybody that's familiar with previous versions of D&D that in this version alignment is not like the end all be all that it used to be.
Oh,
So-
yeah, I'm not worried about alignment. I think if it was lawful good, it wouldn't be sitting on a pile
Okay.
of stolen stuff.
It, it tried to kill us like 20 minutes ago.
So I see Steve's ready to action, so it is
It came very
Thurin's
close.
turn.
Also, I'm not in the proper place in the turn order because I rolled after you clicked the thing, I guess.
Okay, would you roll, Nivara?
4. I
Oh,
can
I
what
see.
rolled on the thing. It just
So
You can
what's
move
your
around, yeah.
initiative bonus?
Yeah, Dex.
my dex is +1, but
And what's yours, Kyle?
I have a +1 dex.
Okay, what's your actual dex?
Sorry. I have a
Sorry.
12 dex.
And Chrissy,
do
what's
I.
your dex?
do
Well,
I.
you guys can either decide who goes first or you can roll between each other.
Rock, paper, scissors, lizard, Spock.
Do you guys want to roll? Or does someone want to concede your action?
Wait, what?
I mean, like, how do you want to handle this, Chrissy?
I don't care. How do you want to handle it?
I want to go first. I'll go first. Selfishly.
All right, why don't you
demand
both
to
roll
go first.
initiative again? This is just between the two of you to see which of you goes first.
Yeah, just roll like a die 20 and
Okay, so it's Uriel and then
This
Nivara.
is so much potential to go crazy.
All right, so Thurin, what are you doing?
And it changed turn. Oh, okay, never mind.
Can you draw like a circle of how big the cave actually is?
Sure.
Or the
Let's see.
chamber that we're in?
Yeah.
We have heard nothing from Thurin whatsoever. So Thurin is like the total.
it's going to be
wild
interesting to Ulysses if
card. Like,
Uthgrim does attack a party member.
I
This is
mean,
gonna
if
cause a
Thurin
problem.
picks the wrong side, which would be the side that's not me, things could get really ugly because that guy can dish out a lot of damage.
If Uthgrim attacks a party member, that's a problem for Ulysses.
The
This
party
goes
member
through-
I'm most scared of is definitely Nivara.
Yeah, the stealing actions. Yeah, that's.
Oh man, that and like the psychic damage.
The scars.
Oh,
Emotional scars.
See, and if the
this,
thing would
is
have
not
flown away,
going.
we'd have killed it on that battlefield. But now that it's sitting in a hole, oh, it has a personality.
Yeah, who wanted to come track this thing anyway?
You
All right,
guys
so that's-
Making the argument.
Not me.
That's kind of
I'm
the
not the one
size.
who wanted to do it, and I'm
Fine.
also the one who's kind of on his side.
I didn't want to. I was the only one who voted against tracking it, actually. So
I abstained from voting.
I've
It's like
already
I'm going to
done all
abstain
this
from this
thing.
combat.
But you know what? Look,
people
All right.
change.
seems like a
Thurin,
sweet offer,
Thurin,
man.
what are you
In
doing?
20 minutes, you can't dwell on these things. You gotta move
He
on.
He seems
Billy.
willing to
look, look.
learn, okay?
It's Thurin's turn.
Justify
Thurin, what are you doing?
actions. We can talk about it off.
He's gonna move up in this direction.
Okay.
Oh, sweet.
And start
Sweet cave
stealing shit. just
start
fill in his
taking armfuls.
pockets.
Is that all you're doing, Trevor?
Yeah, he does not care how the rest of this goes. He's just getting paid.
I'm going to ready an action, which I'm going to whisper.
Okay.
The whispered ready.
Yeah. So now it's Ulysses.
Enjoy it.
Shit. I just want everyone to know that if Uthgrim attacks Ulysses, this is going to be a problem for the character.
It's gonna be.
That's going to be fun.
big
Because
time.
Ulysses will probably cease to exist. But oh well.
Splat.
Yeah, Ulysses is going to shoot at the dragon.
Okay. Roll.
It goes down. So he's got the crossbow out. So there you go. First shot.
A 12?
Would it still be marked? Is the question.
Has
No.
it been an hour?
Yes, it has. And it went out of range anyway.
Oh, is there range on it? I don't even know.
90 foot.
Holy shit.
Well, that's probably the range when you cast it, but it's
Yeah.
been an hour. So,
I
so
would
that was
assume
a 12 to hit, right?
Yep.
Okay. You do not penetrate its scales.
Rough.
And so
Dawn,
at that
like
point,
Donkey Kong.
it's going to take its readied action. And
Which triggers cascading other things to happen.
yeah,
I'm not sure how that works.
let's see.
Probably same time.
And Ulysses still has his second shot.
Oh, we'll take your second shot.
Okay. Damn! Ulysses is just riled up. The situation has got him on edge.
Oh man.
That's what I get for taking sharpshooter shots. I don't even need to. Shit.
From a plus side, I've already decided that I'm building another bard if I leave for a
Double bards.
very different playstyle.
Okay.
Yeah, Ulysses
Other school.
is...
Valor.
The
yeah.
combat, the melee
Yes,
combat
yeah,
school.
I guess
That's
Ulysses
pretty
will
bitchin',
take, like,
yeah.
It is.
step
It's,
there.
they're both cool, actually.
All right.
Yeah,
So
he is done.
the dragon's ready to action is actually a defensive one, so he just stays where he is. Uriel, what are you doing? Excuse
Bad
me.
taste in my mouth. I'm
Yeah.
gonna stand over here in this corner.
Okay.
And is there any way I can just like cast mage armor without like causing aggression?
I think
Yeah.
you already have it, man. Because that's
Yeah. It
Yeah,
lasts 8
yeah,
hours.
it lasts 8
8
hours.
Yeah,
You've
oh, it
already
does.
got it. Yep.
Okay. So I'm gonna just
or something.
kind of keep, a branch, that bird branch, just kind of like under my side, away from them. And I'm going to kind of take a ready action. If Uthgrim, well, if any of my friends get attacked by this dragon, then I'll attack them.
Okay.
So,
Nivara.
She's gonna step over here, and if it continues in such a fashion that Ulysses is the only person being aggressive towards the dragon, she will cast Toss's Hideous Laughter at him.
Oh shit,
Okay.
this is gonna be awesome. Good thing I've got a character prepared, because if you do that, Ulysses will leave the party.
Mastig.
I will. Is it right in front of me like that?
Yeah, it's 10 feet away.
I'm going to step forward and attempt to hit it with inflict wounds.
Okay, you are at disadvantage because
That's
it's
this-
dodging.
Oh. Okay. I got to do it with disadvantage. I'll fix that. I got to cancel this.
The
Just-
tension.
Ah,
That is a miss.
All right. Let me then do a bonus action to cast Shield of Faith on myself.
Okay.
Can you do that, Dwayne? Because wasn't this what you posted earlier?
Oh yeah, that's right. You can only,
Yeah.
You're right. Good catch.
Well, only have caught the only reason I caught is because you posted that.
Yeah. So no, I will not be casting a spell as a bonus action
Okay.
because you can only cast one.
Oh, right.
If it was a cantrip,
If it was a cantrip, you could. Yep.
Yep.
Okay, so are you done?
I am done. That failed.
All right. Now I have to decide what to do.
I can
Okay.
only imagine the scene in this cave right now. It's pure fucking chaos.
Yes. So,
It's so
Mastig,
tense. Love
it breathes right in your face. And it does it in such a way that you are the only one targeted by the breath weapon. It does not hit Uthgrim or Nivara. So you can make a con save.
It like does CPR, just mouth to mouth.
But he does get advantage on that because he has the poison thing.
Yes, yes. This is poison breath, so you get advantage.
Okay, and it's Constitution.
Mm-hmm.
12?
Is that with advantage?
Yeah,
Oh,
this is with
yeah, you make
advantage.
it. So you're going to take half, so 17, 8, so you take 4, right?
I take 4 damage. Yep.
And then you are going to get an opportunity shot because it's going to move out of your area. Or wait. Let's see. No, you're not because it's going to fly out of your reach.
But that doesn't matter at all?
Yeah, you'll get one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say that doesn't matter.
Yeah,
right.
Just
But
teleports.
I was thinking about Uthgrim. So you're going to get one, but Uthgrim won't.
Okay. 14?
That is a miss. So he flies
Damn
to
it.
there. And it's now Uthgrim's go.
You fucking fools.
What? For killing a dragon? Come on.
It tried to kill you, us, and
Never
everyone?
fucking listens to you, Grim.
He throws his fucking. I'm still swearing, even out of character. He throws his torch down, draws a javelin, and is going to move into.
This was your idea.
Yeah, but like it doesn't mean that. Yeah. Anyways, we can talk about that after. He's gonna move up to here.
Okay.
And will that be within range? 30 feet. I don't know how high up he is.
He's like 10 feet up, 15
Okay,
feet
so
up, something like
25
that.
feet, probably.
Yep.
Fine.
Yeah.
It's 25 feet at 15 feet in the air is 29.2 feet.
There we go. Because of the mathematics.
Because the hypotenuse is the blah, blah,
Yep.
blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, the hypotenuse exactly is 29.2.
He will chuck it recklessly because.
If only Pythagoras were here.
It's magical.
Play D&D with
I
her.
should have
He's
named the
not
dragon
raging.
Pythagoras.
Because he's not actually that mad at this dragon. He's more mad about the situation. 22 for 12 piercing.
Okay, that is a hit.
I feel like I'll have to justify sort of my position later. People don't seem to understand his logic on some of this.
Hey, man, I gotta play the character.
Oh, me too, me too,
Can't
me too.
stop.
But it's not like it's just he's not just acting like without reasons.
Whoa.
I'm just getting the horse out of the way. All right, Thurin.
He's going to sheathe both of his swords in one action, pull
Okay.
out his bow, and make a bow attack at the dragon.
I was expecting.
Okay. That's a miss.
That
Also,
bow is not very
Uriel's
good.
reaction didn't happen. He forgot to do it. I mean, I don't know if Uriel actually wanted to do that reaction. Because his reaction was if a teammate
If
was
somebody got
attacked.
attacked, right?
And I guess the dragon did on breathe and Mastic.
Right, but that was the next round.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, because he goes first in the round.
Mm.
Yep. Okay, Ulysses.
Okay. Let's go after this thing, shall we? Is this like the cave mouth is the whole like triangle point, or is it just like
No, there's like a tunnel.
Okay.
This is just showing the chamber that you guys are in.
Here, and let's keep taking sharpshooter shots out of it. Miss and hit for 15. I would hope.
+1 because it's marked.
What?
It's not marked.
It's not marked anymore.
And plus, my marks don't actually. Oh, yeah. No, it's
I
not.
thought your mark lasted an hour.
1 hour, but he said
It's been
faster.
longer.
Has it?
You guys, it took you almost an hour to get here, and you
Okay.
rested for 10 minutes and hid the wagon.
Yeah, I'd already.
10
Yeah,
minutes
it's not
mark.
marked.
Yeah.
Oh, you need to take the mark off of it though. I guess.
That's why I was
Right.
confused.
More shots.
And the things are still bugged. They're never going to fix that. All right, Uriel.
Uriel is just standing there watching. That's all. He bad taste in Uriel's mouth.
All right,
But Kyle was
Nivara.
having fun. This is great.
No. Nivara is just going to, she's even going to go so far as to put away her lyre. Like, I am not going to attack this thing that was
Okay.
perfectly willing to learn.
Perfectly willing to lie.
Mastig. You guys are pissed off the
25.
bard now.
10, 25. What's my range on the throwing stuff?
30 and then like 90, probably.
Yeah, something like that.
The range is 20
Oh, I don't know
for
anything.
a light hammer and a hand axe.
Oh, I thought you had jabs.
Do I have javelins? I might also have javelins.
Javelins are the shit.
Because I remember you throwing something.
Yeah, no. So then it's with disadvantage if it's out of that range, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'll try it. You never know.
Sacred flame.
Yeah, I could Sacred Flame, couldn't I?
So the
Can I
track
triple throw
record,
an action?
if that matter.
He's getting out of there. Yeah, I'm gonna Sacred Flame. You're right. That's probably a better.
Is that the wisdom save?
It's probably the time.
Yeah, no, it's a. I think it's a wisdom
Dex.
attack.
I think it's Dex, isn't it?
Is it Dex? I'm so
I don't know.
sorry. I don't know.
I've never looked at being a cleric, so
Dexterity saving throw or take 1d8 radiant damage.
it's on 202. Talking to no one.
He did not make it.
Okay, 8 damage for 5 Sacred Flaming damage.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay.
Time to hit
First
me.
hit.
Okay. I think you've bloodied him, or close to it. All right. So he is going to fly up through the tunnel. Let's see. He's got more than enough movement to get out of the tunnel, so he's out in the open air.
Damn it!
And Uthgrim.
So close.
Uthgrim will move back and pick up his torch.
Okay. Yeah, and at this point, the tunnel kind of spirals, so you guys have lost line of effect or sight or anything at this point. Thurin.
Thurin's gonna just start looking at what all is actually on the ground.
Yeah, he is.
He's
That's what I
filling his
thought he was
pocket.
originally going to do.
Yeah, I was like, man, the fact that
I
you
was
started
surprised that
looting
you
yet?
attacked it. I thought you were just.
All right. So at this point, I'll just say, is anyone going to try to chase the dragon?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah, I'll
Ulysses.
follow. I'll follow. I wanna
Okay,
see
so
this.
how far do I gotta? Well, I'll move my whole distance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Woo! Yeah, how far away is it from me?
I'm going to say the tunnel is 100 feet.
Okay, well then, if it's 100 feet away from me, then I can hit it happily.
No, it's 100 feet to get out of the tunnel. The tunnel is 100 feet long.
Oh, so
The
I can't see
spiraling tunnel. No, not until you get out of the tunnel.
it. Okay, then I guess I'll dash.
Okay.
I don't know if I need to move a piece.
So how far did you have to move to get to the tunnel?
I don't know. I
was
was
like-
30 feet back. I was here.
Okay, so you move about 15 feet, and then you've got 60 total, right? So you've got 45 left. So you're about halfway up the tunnel.
Ooh.
Uriel, you still just chilling?
Nope, I am following. I'm dashing 70 feet up.
Dashing through the cave.
Okay, so you're about where Ulysses is. Nivara?
She is not following her retarded companions. But
Oh, please
will-
don't actually
she will
insult.
watch over. I was not insulting you as a player or as a character. I was stating her opinion.
Hard
It's
to
just
tell
getting
sometimes.
tense, guys.
All right, Mastig.
I think everybody's just playing characters here. I don't think there's anything personal.
I don't know. I sometimes
I'm chasing.
I'm just being careful, yo.
Chasing? Okay, so you've got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 feet to get to the tunnel,
Yeah.
and then you can move 25 feet up the tunnel.
Yeah.
All right.
The pitter patter of little dwarven feet.
Now the chase rules are kind of like constitution based, so I
It's a
might be in
fucking
good shape for
flying
that.
dragon.
Oh, there you go. Right, dwarves are
Yeah.
Yeah.
not sprinters.
Now all you got to do is learn how to fly, and you will be on it.
Oh yeah, right.
And it has a fly speed of 60 compared to your move speed of 25.
Hey,
Ulysses has got that bow with his
strange things happen.
600
I
feet
am
on the bow.
yeah.
doing
Get a few shots off.
good work of Clangadin here, so maybe I can get a little help from the man upstairs.
All right, so the dragon does his thing. Uthgrim.
Dragon stuff.
Yeah, he's just gonna hang out. He's kind of muttering and cursing, like he's just sort of disappointed. I think would be the right thing to do.
Dwarves are very dangerous over short distances.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah.
Okay. Thurin.
It's kind of like as you get older,
Randy.
your eyesight gets better.
1 sec.
That has been always my favorite ruling in older versions of D&D is the older your character gets, the wiser he gets, therefore the better their eyesight gets. Because as the wisdom goes
So Thurin,
up,
are you
perception-
looting at this point? Whoa.
It's taking pockets full.
I assumed that Thurin was attempting to loot, so Navarro. I was
Navarro's
trying to say
watching.
that Navarro would have been watching him from last
Got it.
turn, but
Right.
Shit,
I got interrupted by being told not to insult people, so I had to clarify that I wasn't insulting people.
Okay. Ulysses.
Shit. Can I? Yeah, I run at it.
Okay, Trevor.
Sorry.
We'll deal with that
Sorry,
in a
something's
minute.
come up. Hold on, guys. I'll be right back.
You trying to sleight of hand us again, Trevor? Come on, man. Come on.
All right. Uriel, what are you
I
doing?
don't actually care, by the way.
I'm just following the dragon. Why not? I'm just gonna see. I'm gonna dash
Alright.
and see if I can see him.
Oh,
So
man,
you
that's
move
so-
just
another
like to
60
point out-
feet.
Sorry. Never mind.
You see the dragon quite a ways away, flying away from you. It's out of your range. Your longest range is 120 feet, right?
Oh, I just wanted to see it.
Oh, you just want to see it? Yeah, it's booking across the forest.
Okay.
Actually, that's a good point. You probably can't even. Well, I'll say you can see it, just for dramatic effect.
I probably had a little
See
bit
it
of trouble
going to the sunset.
going through the spirally tunnel
Right, yeah.
flying.
Yeah. All right. Navarra is supervising the looting.
Yeah, she's basically just watching Thurin because he's picking stuff up.
Mastig.
I will follow along and gradually lose enthusiasm and faith that we're going to beat this thing.
Sorry, I had to make an emergency phone call there.
Okay. What do you want to do,
Okay.
Nathan? Dwayne, you are still not out of the tunnel. You're 3/4 of the way.
Ulysses is gonna keep
Okay.
going after the thing
Okay, so you can move
until he
another
can see it. Yeah.
60 feet.
So far,
So-
I've gone like 90 feet in the tunnel.
Yeah, well, you get out of the tunnel. You just get out of it, and you see the dragon in the distance.
Sweet. Is it within 600 feet?
Yeah, but it took you a double move to get to this point.
Oh, okay. Well done. So I'd moved 90 feet, and then I had to move 60 feet to 150 feet out of the 100-foot tunnel.
No, you were 45 feet into the tunnel. You had another 55 feet to go. It was 100
okay.
feet long. And you only can move 60 around.
Then what I do last turn? I don't know. Doesn't matter. doesn't matter, I guess.
You were not. Remember, you were in the room, so you had to move to get to the tunnel first, which took like 15 feet. Okay.
Darren, you're pretty much just looting, though, or Trevor, you're pretty much just looting.
Yeah, I'm not chasing.
Yeah.
Okay, so it flies, and it is now out of sight.
Fast.
So, Uthgrim.
Yeah, he's not gonna do anything else at this point. Skip him for now.
Thurin is doing what he's doing. Ulysses
is actually going to disappear into the forest.
Okay.
Yep.
Bye, Ulysses.
All right. So I think at this point we can leave combat. I was just going to do something to Trevor and he's gone.
Yeah, he had to reload.
Yeah.
All right. All right. So I can start telling you guys what's in here until Trevor gets back.
Tell us about everything that Trevor's not
quickly
interacting with
much haste.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm gonna tell you, and I'm also gonna type it in chat for Trevor's sake when he gets back.
Cool.
So there's a bunch of copper pieces, a total of 5,200.
You knew this guy would be low rent like this, though, right? Like, it was pretty obvious he was gonna go heavy on the copper.
5,200 copper.
How much does 5,200 copper weigh? It's like a lot.
50 is a pound, so.
Holy shiza.
3,600 silver.
Holy smokes. We're going to have to get Uthgrim to rage the whole way back, but to keep up the rage, somebody's going to have to keep punching him.
130 gold pieces. There's Thurin. All right, so far, Thurin, as far as loot, we have 5,200 copper, 3,600 silver, 130 gold pieces. Why don't you give me that roll that you were going to make, and I'll have Nivara make a perception roll. Because she is watching you, sir.
Oh, excuse me.
Oh, whoops.
It's like, how did you roll 36?
Now, there's 100 copper and 1 silver and 1 gold.
101 gold.
Okay.
So it's basically 52 gold.
And then there's 10 silver and every gold.
Doesn't really matter what he rolled.
Okay. Let's see.
Although how I only got a 5 while actively watching him.
Yeah.
I'm not really sure.
Your head was just too full emotions at that moment.
There it is.
Too much emotion.
Okay. Yeah. Let's see.
It's 552 gold.
It's not bad.
542.
Not bad. It's a good haul.
I think that's 104 pounds in copper, right?
That's a lot of
We're gonna have to make another sled just to drag it back.
I tell you what, Trevor, make an investigation roll. It's kind of a weird use of it, but
is this where we see another magic treasure?
One copper coin is cursed.
Oh man.
1,000 purses, each holding 8 copper coins.
That would at least give us something to carry them in. I'm expecting these are all just loose coins. Like, you know what I mean?
I was going to think, how does a dragon just get a bunch of loose coins? But I guess he did have minions.
Yeah.
A handful.
A lot of dead people gave up their money for this thing.
Yeah.
How do you whisper someone again? What's the command?
/W.
/W.
And then the name, yeah. So if it's Thurin, that's just the guess.
And you'll just have to put like a T, and then you'll get a little menu, probably.
Yeah, it'll prompt.
I think Uriel would try to stop Ulysses.
All right, so you have found 5,200 copper, 3,600 silver, 130 gold. You also find 7 chrysoprase gems, which are translucent green.
I'm no gemologist.
Chrysoprase.
Sounds fucking.
Oh wow, that looks neat.
And those are worth 50 gold apiece.
Looks like little dragon eggs.
You also find 5 art objects. that are worth 25 gold apiece. One is a... I'm not going to type all this out. I'll just tell you. One is a carved bone statuette of a human king. One is a carved jade statuette of a nude elf female. One is a carved wood statuette of an elf archer. And there are two...
We know which one Thurin... We know Thurin is going to have to pocket one of these.
And you find two malachite chess pieces.
Which pieces?
Oh, chess.
Chess.
I thought you meant like chest piece. Like
Which chess pieces, out of curiosity?
That's really important.
Whichever ones you want. I don't know.
So it's a rook and a bishop.
I like 2 queens, because why?
Like,
sure. All right, you find 2 queens.
2 queens, because why?
Because why? I like that. You find 9 turquoises, which are opaque light blue-green in color. Those are worth 10 gold pieces each. You find a magical backpack.
Ah, sweet.
Is it a haversack?
It is.
It's a haversack, but it's not a bag of holding.
Although you don't technically know that until someone sits with it for a while. It's actually like 3 bags of holding in one.
I thought haversacks were different, but yeah. I'm not really sure how they work.
You also find some magical ointment that you can identify later.
Haversacks are the one that's got the main pouch with the 2 side pouches.
Yeah.
And they draw whatever you want.
Yeah.
Well, now you know how you're going to get the coins home.
That will certainly help.
So, backpack, ointment. You find, let's see, 1, 2, ointment. 3 potions. 2 magical arrows.
Oh.
And a robe that seems special as well.
Jesus Christ.
It's all sorts of good shit.
I hope it's a robe.
Is Ulysses coming back now?
No.
And that's it.
Shit.
So that's all the stuff.
I hope it's a robe of like 1,000 pockets or whatever it's called.
Oh, I hope it's a robe of many things.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Those are my favorite. Oh, I had
it's like war dogs, rowboat.
We were trying to get past this bridge that was covered in ogres, and we're trying to negotiate with them. They were trying to take one of the party members to eat, and I was like, no. But how about a couple of dogs? Boom, 2 war dogs.
That'd be cool if those arrows were arrows of returning.
Or arrows of dragon slaying.
So magic items in this edition, all you have to do is take an hour, basically a short rest, where you sit with the item and meditate with it, and you learn everything about it. So,
I mean, you'd figure out how the haversack works when you realize you were just dumping crap into it, but it kept not filling up.
Yeah.
So I didn't count them, but as long as there's not too many, you guys could divvy those up and within an hour know what they all do, I think.
In total, that's like... Also, chrysoprase is a silicate oxide that has high levels of nickel impurities. Randomly.
I think for roleplay purposes, I want to do this real quick because this is all I want. But for roleplay purposes, Uriel would have definitely, like, as he saw Ulysses try to like run off, tried to stop him.
You guys are making assumptions that I think you're making, and I think it's cute.
I don't know. That's what I thought you're doing, but
yeah, he's disappearing in the forest, all right.
Yeah. So Ulysses ran off after the dragon and has not returned.
Possibly to guard their eggs.
While Uriel is screaming Ulysses behind him, and just stops chasing.
Uriel's gonna get lost in the forest.
So is Mastic.
I didn't go that far. I didn't go out of the side of the mouth of the cave.
I did. Mastic kept running too. Tried to run in basically the same direction.
Wow. Okay.
Right.
So shit. So I guess we may not be able to identify all of these.
I mean, I think Naivara would suggest not trying to identify everything immediately, and bringing it back, since half of our people there, and we all have she assumes that they'll eventually come back to the thing, and it's probably about time to make camp anyway, so we should go back to the cart anyway.
Karen suggests
How will we
go
carry
back
all
to
these
the cart,
coins?
see if it's still there.
We have extra bags. Between the three of us, it could definitely all fit in these bags, including that one that's on the ground there.
Clever.
I liked it.
How do we nonchalantly say just stuff it that bag?
Yeah.
I mean, we have 3 bags. There's another bag on the ground. That's 4 bags.
Who
Between
knows?
the
Maybe
3 of us, we can carry 4
bag has
bags.
something in it. It's a lot of money, though. Right there, in gold alone, is Mastig's armor fund.
As what? No, not if we divide it up.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying that all of that equals a breastplate.
1,500, yeah.
Roughly.
Also, I definitely vote for giving the backpack to Mastig once we identify it, because he's kind of the guy who carries all our shit.
Yeah.
Pack dwarf.
I wouldn't say that to his face, though.
Dwarves are beasts of burden.
God.
Yeah, I can drag a fair bit. I still have a fair bit of carrying weight.
Especially if we're putting half of it in the backpack.
Yeah.
That's on the ground there. You just fill up the backpack that's on the ground. You know,
Man,
for some
if only
reason,
we
I'm
had a-
fitting way more in here than I thought I should
It
be
never
able to.
fills up.
We need a shovel. Actually, you know what? We can use for.
I have a shovel.
Shield. I'll use my shield as a shovel.
How much can a haversack actually hold, though? Like, what's the limit on it?
I don't know.
I think it's measured in cubic feet.
It's about the equivalent of a bag of holding one between the 3 pouches.
It's like a really inconvenient bag of holding.
Actually, it's slightly more convenient than a bag of holding, because whatever you put in it, like if you put a bunch of shit in it, you don't actually have to search through it. Whatever you want out of the bag
Comes to
immediately
hand.
comes to hand.
So it's great for potions, for example.
But it's an action to pull something out of it too.
It's less of an action to pull something out of a haversack than it is to pull something out of a bag of holding. I think it's a move action out of a haversack, whereas it's an
Out of
actual.
all of it, I just want to know what the ointment is.
Well, when you guys take an hour, you can figure it all out.
Yeah.
So I
Ointment
think
of
we're
hair
gonna
growth?
work on it when we went back and made camp, because it should be about that time if I'm judging it right.
So once I get outside, I throw my great axe up in the air
Okay.
and I yell out to the dragon.
Okay.
I'm like,
We're sorry.
I'm like, mark the name Mastic Runeheim, dragon. I will be your end.
Okay. You get no
Your words
response.
worked on us, so why won't our words work on you?
He throws up some digits.
That's right. You got to make the brand. I got to always represent the brand.
He does the thing that people find hard to do.
Yeah.
I flip you off with my short dwarf fingers.
Is Ulysses lost in the woods?
Yeah, did Ulysses get lost in the woods?
Ulysses probably didn't. Uriel and Mastig, on the other hand.
Uriel
I
didn't get
run
rid of the
out. I was just trying to I was yelling for them to stop. I ran like 20 feet. I saw they weren't gonna stop.
That's
I went
about
back
as
to the
far.
rest
That's
of the
about as
cave.
far as I went. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I was behind you. You run faster than I do, anyways.
So
We probably kind of turned back together and like, well, I hope your Ulysses does all right. I don't know.
Yeah.
What do you want to do?
chess. Wanna play chess?
We'll go reconnoiter with the people back in the lair.
I'd
Yeah.
imagine by that point in time we'd be coming out with the loot, maybe,
So just
as
kind
opposed to
of
coming out with the liar.
Well, it had to have taken a little while to count up several thousand
Yeah.
points. I mean,
We might
I don't
use that
imagine-
robe as a.
I mean,
as a
I'm
sack.
slow, but I'm not that slow. I mean,
Yeah,
yeah. So,
that makes sense to me. It's only 100 feet tunnel.
Yeah.
All right. So what do you guys do?
We load up the stuff and go back to the cart
Okay.
and assume that Ulysses will meet us there if he's going to come back, and if he's not there by morning, then we leave without him.
Okay.
No, we're not leaving it.
I'm not so sure.
If Ulysses doesn't show up by morning, what can we really do but assume that he ran away or is dead?
I would think maybe he could be injured somewhere. There's a lot of,
possibilities.
If he is not there,
ranger,
we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. I'm confident that Ulysses will be there because his instinct would be to go guard our dragon eggs from this dragon. If he went back to the scene,
and if you guys get back to the wagon, Ulysses is there. By the way, that's where he went.
Okay.
I was like, how long do we wait until next time to reveal it or not?
Yeah.
I'm like, no, Ulysses,
All right, so you guys are going back to the wagon.
So,
Whoops, I'm moving the wrong.
Don't worry, I didn't kill Ulysses without actually killing him. No matter how much I want to be a druid. I mean,
I was like, he won't play a druid real bad, but
no.
Yeah, he's not gonna.
All right.
Just throw the character.
So Ulysses, you get to the wagon first, right?
Yeah, by a lot, I would assume. And plus, they have to find their way back.
Oh yeah.
Hey, they got a widow.
We got Thurin.
Should I reveal what you find to Ulysses privately, or just tell everybody? Okay.
Privately. I think it's only fair.
Dang it. Remember her before was like, be right back, water. Now I'm facing the consequences and I can't leave now.
The Thurin appears and disappears.
Poor guy.
Yeah, man,
hey, by the way,
he ghosts.
Okay, what's happening? Is something happening?
Lex was typing something out to me.
Oh, okay.
Spooky.
So yeah, when you guys arrive, like Ulysses will be waiting, like facing the forest, and he's got like his back to the cart. He's got like his hat down. It's all. He's got like his hat down.
How did he get the cart out of the forest?
Or wherever you guys appear, he's somehow facing you.
With the hat down.
Yeah. I think I have the prop.
I like it.
I like it.
And so, and when they arrive, Ulysses says, well, and as you survey the carnage, I hope y'all are happy with yourselves.
Yeah.
Lex, you can do the honors.
Okay. So you guys see the remains of the wagon. It's been reduced to flinders. The wheat is just strewn everywhere. The green dragon egg seems to be gone. The other two have been smashed to smithereens with like ooey gooey dragon parts everywhere. The ox is dead, and a couple good sized bites seem to have been taken out of it.
Like how good sized? Like bigger than our friend that just...
No, it looks like your friend took a couple bites out of the ox.
And stole the egg.
Can we have a reminder of his name real quick?
Krauuldoranthar.
Kraul.
I will type it.
Kraul.
How are the horses? Are they still alive?
Yes.
So Mastic doesn't have a horse, but everybody else has horses.
Yeah,
got it.
Us, Ulysses.
What?
Karuuldoranthar.
Yeah, you blamed us basically. So Uthram says to you,
You've got a lot of fucking nerve to blame us, Ulysses.
Navarro would probably be along the same lines. Us happy with ourselves. You brought this on us because you attacked a dragon who was more than willing to be our friend.
Was more than willing to lie to you until it could do its business.
That's just naive.
Little lady, I have been working the fields, dealing with dragons and beasts of people who so easily swayed by the desert sirens. And I have seen it time and time again. And beasts will lie to save their lives, if they can. They will say whatever the humble and the gullible need to hear. The wise, the dumb, the rich, the poor, the powerful, the weak.
You best watch your fucking words.
Will always
Ulysses.
fall to lies of beasts.
Call me dumb.
I'm talking of all men. Uthram.
Well.
Don't deign to insult my intelligence.
Well, Uriel's stressed, so he's gonna start lighting up. because he forgot.
Because that's how it gets down.
He forgot to, buy beer and wine and whiskey or any of
We
that.
have wine. Ulysses, break out that portable wine jug, man.
Oh yeah, he's got the
You got gallons of wine.
We don't
But he
deserve it.
used
We
it
don't
as
deserve the wine right now.
The question.
You don't deserve the wine. What?
No.
Deserves got nothing to do with it. It's wine. What the hell is wrong with you?
No.
You're crazy.
Today? I'm smoking today.
Oh.
Right?
Hey, whatever you're into.
Is it wine or is it mayonnaise that is in the jar?
It's whatever
long as it's
whoever
in
uses it
Ulysses'
wants.
It seems to me that these supposedly good men are quick to hide their lust for blood in pretty words and admonishments to the rest of us.
I think we should have entered on.
And y'all think Nybara is the bloodthirsty one, by the way.
The
I'm
beast
in
tried to
roleplay
kill
mode.
you.
Is there any history?
Damn
Is there
near
any
killed
history
Navarro.
of dragons submitting themselves to men? There's no
Yes.
history of that, is there?
Yeah.
Yes.
There is.
Yeah.
Hey
Yes.
man, see if the
That's-
What about-
Sith sold his soul to
I hate to bring this guy up again, but what about the guy that
Herg.
had the alligator?
Oh.
And that alligator.
The alligator story from last episode.
Wait, is it alligator?
You remember that? Kyle was, or Uriel was talking about the guy who raised this alligator up from a baby. And you thought he was going to finish the story by saying it became his best friend, and then he talks about how fucking.
I must have phased out of that one.
I remember because I rewatched it. Oh.
Alligator story.
So yeah, there have been, times where dragons and humans or elves or whatever work together, and
Look, on the field of battle, I'm with you. When I went to shit, I was with you. But when it comes to this, he wasn't attacking us. It was time to talk. I don't know why we needed to kill him in that situation.
All beasts who are not, in all intents and purposes, nice to go by, when you first meet them, will always resort to attacking you when it is your friend. And what? We'd wait till it got bigger?
What?
No, it called one of
And
its
by what
friends?
definition is a dragon a beast? It at least was willing to learn, unlike some people
And
here.
It was willing to learn because it told you it was? Well,
And how
It'll-
else was it to show that?
People,
What did it use
people will
for?
say anything to save their life.
it was going to save its life, and next thing you
That's
know,
all.
it calls its dragon friend somehow, dragon magic, and we're now surrounded by
How
dragons.
much do you know about dragon magic?
Oh, no, none. Actually,
Exactly.
And
Esther, I think you were wrong to say that any man would lie or say anything to get out of death. I don't agree with that.
we're not
I don't
talking
think
of
you
men.
would force where
We're
Clangeddon
talking of beast.
in the face of death, would you? I don't take you for a coward.
And
don't
I
take you
still
for
don't
a-
understand what makes a dragon a beast.
Uriel empties out the ashes from his pipe and repacks it. He's going for round 2.
You just Theron is just like deathly quiet.
Like always.
Thurin, well, I should say Thurin's actually not there right now. He's just in the shadows, but he's there.
What's done is done. It's gone to shit, as it always does.
Nybara just wants the magic items to start studying them because studying things makes her calm down.
Uthgrim's going to start getting ready to bury the ox.
which item would you like to study, Nybara?
That depends. Which ones are not with Thurin at the moment? At which point, any of them.
I have
That
no
rope.
idea
That rope
how
could
we
be-
split the magic items up, so I don't know.
Uthgrim's going to dump whatever he's carrying because he doesn't want to be encumbered when he's
Alright.
digging.
Yeah, if Thurin had any magical items.
She's gonna start with the robe then, and then
Okay.
work her way towards backpack, potions, arrows, ointment.
Okay.
She's just gonna sit there and study for a bit.
Ulysses will fade away into the forest.
Is anyone else
Go for a walk.
working on identifying things?
I feel like Uriel would try to make himself useful, and so at least.
Well, there's two ways you can go about making yourself useful. Helping Nivara, which probably seems like a bad idea because she seems very irritated, and so you probably want to leave her sitting there with her pile of stuff and irritation, or building a campsite.
Or just split the pile, because you can only handle like one item an hour.
Right.
That way,
That doesn't mean she didn't pile them
hour.
all up and sit down right next to them doing it, but there's also the fact that there's no campsite right now, and it's
I'm
probably
like,
getting
I'm
dark.
a gosh darn wizard. I like magic stuff. And so, like, he would just go up, pick one up. He doesn't care
That
what
is Uriel. man.
ever.
Yeah, I mean,
Like,
Completely oblivious to
care.
the emotions of others.
So Uriel,
no,
which
I'm not
item?
oblivious.
Which item are you identifying, Uriel?
The most crap. What is she identifying right now?
She's got the
she's
robe.
playing with the robe.
There's
Yeah,
some
I think,
potions. There's some arrows. There's the ointment.
the ointment for
There's
sure.
a
I
backpack.
think
There's
so.
the backpack, which
Yeah,
we
the
have a guess is
backpack.
probably a backpack of holding of some sort because
Yeah,
we
I
just
think-
stuffed a bunch of crap in it.
The ointment piques my intrigue right now. So.
Okay. All right. So that's two of them. Is anyone else working on items at first hour?
I'm hoping Mastig and his shovel might be helping with the ox.
Oh, sure.
Thurn will check out the bag just to see what it actually is to relay it to the party.
Okay. All right, so I will start with that since I already have that one open. So this is Heward's handy haversack. It has a central pouch and two side pouches, each of which is an extra dimensional space. Each side pouch can hold up to 20 pounds of material, not exceeding a volume of 2 cubic feet. The large central pouch can hold up to 8 cubic feet or 80 pounds. The backpack itself weighs 5 pounds, regardless of what it's containing. Placing an object in the sack follows the normal rules for interacting with objects. Retrieving an item from the sack requires you to use an action. When you reach into the haversack for a specific item, the item is always magically on top. It has some limitations. If it's ever overloaded, or if sharp objects pierce it or tear it, it ruptures and is destroyed. If it's destroyed, its contents are lost forever, although an artifact always turns up again somewhere. If it's turned inside out, its contents spill forth unharmed, and it must be put right before it can be used again. If a breathing creature is placed within the sack, that creature can survive up to 10 minutes, after which time it begins to suffocate. Placing it inside of a bag of holding or a portable hole is a bad idea.
Yeah, it sure is.
Astral Gate, which then uses the two items as a component.
Yep. So that's that. The robe is a robe of useful items.
Ah, yes.
So this is a fun thing.
It's the best item.
I have a picture.
Yeah.
Are you going to replace your
Patches on
shirt?
it.
You're going to replace your shirt with that?
Oh man, I don't know. Nah, it's not really his bag, you know. I mean, the shirt,
Literally.
it's actually a
Literally
shirt.
sack.
Thank you.
So this robe has cloth patches of various shapes and colors covering it. While wearing the robe, you can use an action to detach one of the patches, causing it to become the object or creature it represents. Once the last patch is removed, the robe becomes an ordinary garment. So it has the following patches: 2 that become daggers, 2 that become bullseye lanterns filled and lit, 2 that become steel mirrors, 2 that become 10-foot poles, 2 that become 50 feet of hempen rope, 2 that become sacks, and then there is 1 that becomes a spell scroll of absorb elements, 1 that becomes an iron door, 1 that becomes a rowboat 12 feet long,
Yes.
Nice.
Yes.
1 that becomes 4 potions of healing, 1 that becomes a portable ram, 1 that becomes 10 gems worth 100 gold each, They're transparent garnets. 5 of them are red and 5 are violet.
Thing comes as 1,000 gold pieces.
And one that becomes a spell scroll of Featherfall.
Will we be able to get a list of those on the forum later?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I can do that.
That means that masks would be near his plate fund.
And you, when you use it, you get to decide what you pull off, right?
Yeah, all the patches are like,
Because back
it's
in
obvious
AD&D,
what
you
it
had
is.
to roll to see what you
Oh,
pulled
really?
off.
Yeah, no, like the
Back in
patch
AD&D,
of the gold is like a bag of gold on the patch and stuff like
Cool,
that.
awesome. Because I've only used it in ADD, and all I know is you roll a die 100, and what you pull off is what you get.
Which is fun, but not necessarily practical.
So it's like, we need a
Right.
rowboat. Throw it. Portable ram falls
Yeah.
into the water. Also, the iron door is hella useful because it
Oh,
becomes the size, and it can be locked or not, I think. But it just
Rowboat
turns into a door.
used for many things
neat.
beyond just a boat. Like, there's so much fun. Like, it's like the best tool for a creative player. I love it.
There's the backpack.
I think you should get
That
it,
looks pretty cool.
Death Grim.
I don't know. I just can't see him wearing it. You know?
It's really gaudy. If you look at the picture, can we see the picture, Lex?
Yeah.
It's really gaudy. It would
Yeah,
be
it's
hilarious.
great.
Just the image. Yeah.
It's
The
more like a
image of
cloak
Huh.
than a robe.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, you can kind of see the patches are like pictures of.
I feel like that might be something Uriel would wear.
I would
Uriel
definitely wear the crap out of it.
Yeah, that's cool. I like it.
Oh,
Or Nivara. I mean, I'm not.
I was gonna
I
say
know.
I just don't see Uriel wearing it because it's too gaudy and he's a noble. Like gaudy bad, not like
But
gaudy
it's so cool.
good.
Oh man.
Make
I
it the
don't care
new
who wears it.
fashion.
I don't care who wears it. I'm just happy.
Okay, so the ointment is Kyogtum's ointment.
Sounds
And-
tasty.
This has, it's a 3-inch diameter glass jar. It's got 3 doses. As an action, you apply 1 dose to the skin, and it heals 2d8 plus 2 hit points, and also cures poison and disease.
Damn.
Okay.
Good ointment.
Yeah, or you can swallow it. You either put it on the skin or swallow it.
Apply directly to the forehead.
That's
This
awesome.
headache is not let up from the whole session.
Oh really? That's
Yeah.
sucks.
Fly
So
directly to
Yeah,
I
I had a
medicine
headache
and-
earlier.
I took
Yeah.
medicine and everything for it.
And you guys still have 3 potions and 2
Use that
arrows
ointment.
to identify. And
Can you
actually, the
interact with-
potions you can just taste and figure those
Oh,
out.
does Ulysses know about the arrows yet?
No.
I was gonna say, can you interact with both arrows at the same time to figure out what they do, or does it have to be one at a time?
One in each hand. Just
Yeah, I'll let you do both. Especially
Okay,
since
never
they're
would-
both the same.
Okay, Navarro would probably do that for the next hour.
And yeah, the potions don't take an hour. You can just taste a little bit and
hopefully it
Until
doesn't
one.
potion of until one cuts off.
all right, so I'll just tell you what the potions are. One is a clear liquid with a red bead in it that slowly it starts out as like a little red bead and then it expands to color the whole potion red, and then it shrinks back down to a little red bead, and it just keeps doing that. And that is a potion of growth,
Cool.
which basically casts enlarge person on you.
Yeah, Uthgrim needs that.
Nice.
Yeah, a
Angry
giant
bead.
Does he?
barbarian.
I don't know. I feel
Needs a
like that
potion of green color person. And a growth.
Right.
The second potion is an orange flickering liquid, and the top of the bottle is filled with smoke. And if you open it, like smoke comes out. And that is a potion of fire breath.
Oh,
Ooh.
And then the third potion is cold to the touch. It's a cloudy white liquid, and that is a potion of resistance to cold.
That could come in handy.
Could definitely come in handy in the right circumstances. Nice.
And
Liquid
then
coat.
Nivar is working on the arrows, right?
Mm-hmm.
So those are both +1 arrows.
lame.
Lame?
Yeah.
Fine, they're
Kind of.
gone.
Well, I mean,
Two uses of it. 2 +1 to hit, +1 to damage. Yay!
+1 bow is much better than +1
And,
arrows.
Well, don't they become unmagical after you shoot them?
After you hit something with them.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're one use only.
That's for when you really got to hit something.
Yeah.
Your robe's cool.
Now the robe's
Yeah.
hella cool.
Why would I don't understand the point of enchanting ammunition. Like,
It's cheap.
I feel like
It's
gives
neat if
arrows.
it was
It's
like an
"Fuck, man, why
arrow
would we give
like
these arrows away?"
slaying something, because then if it hits, it does an additional like 10 dice 6.
What would be awesome is if
Once.
Lex gave us an arrow slaying something that we never encountered.
Yeah.
But like we just keep it for the whole adventure.
Well, what's
And then once
awesome
you
is
run
that
into it,
you
don't
will
remember you have it.
you will never roll